everybody. If you've been watching these videos, you may have noticed some cats around the garden, and I'm sure some of you probably also have cats and love to garden and think that they are mutually exclusive, but they're not. The key is compromise, because if you have cats, you know that there's no telling them anything. There's no bossing them around. So the best we can do is work around them and everybody will be happy. So I'm just going to show off some things that I do around the garden to make our life together a lot happier. So this is Douglas here, and he is very curious, like a lot of cats. So my main thing with him is protecting the plants from him laying on them or just exploring them. He's not much of a chewer, but he does like to flop down in anything comfortable. So one thing I do is just to protect the plants with whatever I have lying around. So since I have a bunch of seeds starting right now, this part of the garden is looking a little like a junkyard. And that's just because I have little seedlings in here that are delicate, and somebody likes to flop down on them. So at least temporarily, I just grab whatever I have to protect them while they're small. Once they fill out, it'll be less of a problem. But for now, this is what we have. Fill empty spaces with stuff. So these bamboo stakes aren't really supporting anything. They are just filling any voids so that cats can't lie down in there or do anything else. So just make the space unavailable or uncomfortable. So in addition to the bamboo stakes, I've got little ones through here because Doug loves to lay on the carrots in this little sunny spot. So, you know, I don't have a ton of these, but I just picked up some big sticks out of the mulch and stuck them in here. It's not meant to hurt them in any way. It's just like they feel it and then they just decide to go somewhere else. They're like, this doesn't feel very comfortable. I'm gonna go somewhere else. Another way I block off space is just with this jute twine that I got at the dollar store. You can get 3 rolls for $1, and it's not super sturdy, but it is enough of a deterrent. And I just have it zigzagged across this bed. I used a staple gun right here, and that's they get up here and they're like, I can't really fit in here comfortably, and they leave and go somewhere else. You can also use plastic forks kind of embedded in there. Again, it makes it inhospitable, and they'll find somewhere else to flop. Don't have room to walk around comfortably, then they also won't use the bathroom there. So that keeps that problem at bay. Now, it's also important in showing them what they can't do is where they can go and where they can lay down or use the bathroom. The mulch is just fine and it's comfortable. They can lay to their heart's content on it. And some people might disagree, but I think it's fine if they do their business in the walkway mulch area. For solid stuff, I go through regularly and pick any up. For the pea, it just dissipates. It doesn't really smell or anything. So that's fine, but they usually actually prefer kind of more hidden areas, so they don't go right in the middle of where you walk or anything. They actually like to go over there under the peach tree, and I don't think it contaminates anything or harms the peaches, as long as they're not going down in where the veggies are, where it could make actual contact with them. That's gross and probably unhealthy. Over there, I don't really consider it a problem personally. Other places they like to go, which are okay, is here under the bamboo. Again, this mulch they really seem to be attracted to, and that doesn't bother me because we're not going to eat this bamboo. We just rake up the solids and the rest let be, and that's fine. Corner of the side yard, which is fine by me because it's really out of the way, and there's definitely nothing that we're gonna grow and eat back here. It's almost like a giant litter box. And in fact, I have seen where you can put an intentional sort of litter box outside and, buried, and you can rake it and clean it just like a regular litter box, but it's outside. So I just come out here with a rake and a pan regularly and clean it up and throw it away, and it's no big deal. Like I said, these guys aren't really much chewers, but it is important to give them things that they can chew. First of all, that won't harm them, or that you won't get mad about them chewing. They love this lemongrass to chew on. It's very tempting for them, and it's not harmful for them to chew on, and the lemongrass can take it. I don't mind. So if you have lemongrass, or even if you planted them a patch of wheatgrass, just to give them options that are okay. Are you eating my basil seeds? Get all the seeds out. On the whole, they're just great companions to have, always curious about what you're doing, and just nice to have in the garden. So don't ban them entirely. They just want to be with us.